How's it going, guys? DGZ23 and Bulletproof Bubbles back at you again with some more ceramic coating action. And as you see, we will have some washing action with all of this mud stuck to the side of this beautiful 2022 black Cadillac Escalade. And I must say, it is a beauty, guys. It really is. Inside and out, it's really a dream. But we have our work cut out. I have to go ahead and let you know that first. Not because it's dirty. That's not really nothing. I mean, some good chemicals, a little bit of agitation, and we can get this surface clean. It won't take a lot. But man, oh man, our original owner doesn't seem that they were very informed on a proper way to maintain this thing. I say that, or maybe whoever they were using to do that service didn't know. But it's obvious that there was some kind of heavy-duty brush used to wash this vehicle over and over and over again. And man, they have done it a serious job. I mean, so bad till it's just amazed me how many scratches and swirls is really the scratches. The swirls are typical. And it's a lot of those for it to only be a 2022, but the straight line deep scratches are just tremendous. They're long and they're deep. So a lot of those will not be removed. They're just simply too deep. And the other ones that will probably remain are not worth going that far into their clear coat to get it out. We'll be down to the thinnest clear coat ever by the time we remove everything out of this paint. So the customer and I decided the goal is to remove as many defects as possible with the two-step paint correction and not having to go any deeper than necessary. So we want to get it to a very reasonable, presentable look that the customer is happy with, and me personally that I'm happy with too, because I don't want to just let anything go, but I want the customer to be happy with the look, the budget that they're looking for, and the protection that they're going to get. So I think we achieved just that, guys. So they decided to go with the 4-year coating. So you'll see Durasleek DS15 get applied all over today. I didn't get a lot of footage of polishing today, but I did get a lot of before and afters, a lot of little videos for you to check out some of the progress throughout getting the paint cleared up some. And there'll be a lot of action with the ceramic coating now today. So that'll be a lot of fun to see the coating go down, flash, and be removed. That's the magic that we're really making happen is the coating. The work it gets put in with the polishing, the magic is the coating. So I'll let you guys sit back and enjoy the rest of the show. And this will be a full decon process. Starting off with just rinsing this thing down with some APC in the heavy duty areas to go ahead and loosen up all that dirt. Then I'm gonna do a hand wash section by section. Follow that up each section with the clay mitt to remove the deep embedded dirt. And that'll be my mechanical decontamination process. And then we'll move on to a chemical process, spraying an iron remover. And then we'll dry it and get it ready for polishing. So you guys should sit back and enjoy. And thanks for watching. And if you stayed this long, I assume you must be liking what you're watching. So if you don't mind giving me a like, that would be great also. All right. Well, I hate to hurt you guys' feelings, but it's time to inspect this paint. And it is not looking good, guys. As we go, it just continues to get worse. I mean, for some reason, the driver's side was slightly not as bad, but as you see, it's still pretty bad. And as we continue on, it's just going to get worse and worse, guys. I mean, I was just like floored with how bad it was. I mean, look at this. Look at those edges. I mean, it looks like somebody's been sanding right down the edges. And the edges on the back hatch are even worse. I mean, it really looks like somebody was real deal wet sanding there. So, you know, it kind of like frightened me a little bit because I'm like, man, I mean, how much clear is actually left on those edges? As you see, every edge looks really ashy and white. That looks just like how it looks when I wet sand and get the deep scratches out. But I mean, they're putting scratches in, they're not trying to get me out. Now it's left for me to get them out. And it was a little bit intimidating, especially like feeling it. You could just feel the defects. Like, man, you know, how far can I really travel without burning through? I got my paint gauge, but it's not the best indicator when you get to those thin edges because it's not as much paint there. So I said, okay, I think the best I can do is a strong microfiber, some DA coarse, which is pretty gritty, and we'll give it a few passes and see how much we can get away with. And then we'll check out things and maybe clean up a little bit here and there. But I don't think we're going to go too much further than what one pass is going to get. So I load it up, prime my pad, give me a couple dots on there. And as you see, the first time through here wasn't that bad. I mean, we went from, as you saw how it looked in the beginning, to a lot better. I mean, there's some deeper things still there, some of the longer lines. Majority of the swirling is gone, but as you see now, we're really hazy too. It's been hazed over really bad. So we definitely have to come back with the second step that's going to use a finer polish and kind of refine it, as you'll see here. See how ashy this looks and hazy around that light? Now you see that looks a lot better. That side has been two-step. Don't mind the dust, that's from the polish. Polishing dust, those little bits over there. But I want you to concentrate on why we have to do two steps. As you see, it has to be refined to get it back clear. You can cut all day, but you'll be left with the haze. So, and as you see here, this has been cleared up pretty good too, but there's still some haze there. So the second step is definitely necessary. And when a car is this severely scratched up, it's really easy to go for a third or fourth step. That just depends on what the customer wants. How much more time and money are they willing to put into this job? And how worth it is it compromising their clear coat? You don't want to get to the point where your clear coat is super thin and the lightest scratches can't be removed anymore because there's simply no clear coat left. So you want to get to something more like this. And you see, this is pretty much our end result. Two steps all the way around. Looks a lot better. There's still a lot of hidden defects in there, but they don't come out until the most, strongest light hit it. And even then, nobody even cares anymore. So at this point, it's time to lay down the slick, give it a good shake, and it's time to put it down, guys. I always like to start on the top, and I like to use the smallest section. That way I can gauge how the coating is flashing today. I'm in a somewhat controlled environment in this unfinished warehouse, but it does fluctuate from day to day. So I like to do a smaller area to see how much time I have before I need to come back and remove it. That's the key when you're laying down the coating, is knowing that perfect window when the coating has flashed away and it's a good time to remove it, and you don't want to wait to where it's too long and then it's stuck there. So now that I've been past that, I can see today I have plenty of time to spread this out, make sure it's everywhere I need, give it time to finish flashing, then come back and remove it. So today was really pleasant with laying the coating down. Back in the days when I were in the tent and it would be hot outside, it would be crazy, how small of a section I would have to do because how fast the coating would flash. And if it was flashing just too fast, I would just have to let the customer know we're going to have to wait a little longer until it cools off and I can continue. But now that I'm in the shop, life's just so much better. I just feel so much more relaxed doing this for you guys. So I'm gonna continue to let you guys watch me lay down the coating and get closer to the reveal so you can see these end results, guys. And trust me, I think you'll really be surprised how far it's come. All right. guys, let's do our first little walk around. We have done a clean sweep. We have covered every inch. All of the paint, all of the trim, the front windshield, the headlights, tail lights, they're all covered in slick. We didn't get a chance to get any of the interior into the show, but you can best believe we put the Deer Slick Leather Coat Max on the seats for free. Still running the promotion, guys. This customer just saved $400. You guys definitely want to take advantage of these deals while they're lasting. Alright guys, as you see, we've come a long way. This thing was pretty scratched up and swirled beyond belief when we first saw it. Now it has an unbelievable finish over top with a sacrificial layer between the paint and the atmosphere, resisting everything in between water, UV, dirt, chemicals, everything else. This thing is ready for some action, guys. And we will definitely give the customer some good tips to make sure it stays that way. So when it comes to protecting your vehicle, either you do something or you do nothing. So stop the diminish of your finish and come visit me at Bulletproof Bubbles, 2111 Island Circle, Suite D. Bulletproof Bubbles is proudly serving the North Alabama area. It's currently running a 30% off special on all ceramic coating packages. Take advantage of the free leather treatment with our ceramic coating packages, and also ask about our introduction to ceramic packages. Bulletproof Bubbles, signing out.